Good afternoon, 47. Your target is Dylan Narvaez, currently in Sapienza with his identical twin brother, Gonzalez. The Narvaez brothers are tobacco billionaires operating in mainland China. Note that Gonzalez is not to be harmed, and the contract will be cancelled if he is injured in any manner. As they are identical twins, you will have to choose your target with supreme care. We have learned that the target has recently purchased a one-of-a-kind platinum mango wristwatch, so if you can get close enough, this will help you to identify him. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to the Twin Elusive Target. That's available for the next 10 days or so. So I'm going to show you 3 methods for this, all completed with Silent Assassin rating. The first method I'm going to be showing you an easy method. The second method is going to be a method for suit only. And the third method is going to be for people that have no loadout and basically mastery level 1 on Sapienza. So for method 1, I'm going to start in the ICA safe house. I'm going to bring along the emetic gas device. I'm going to smuggle that in because we need this briefcase. So from the very start we need to remove the gas device from the briefcase and then conceal it back into the briefcase and grab the briefcase itself, exit the building and throw the briefcase down there. We're going to slide down the pipe and we're going to retrieve the briefcase and we're going to go into our inventory and select the gas device remote. We're going to keep it in our hands, we're not going to detonate it just yet, and we're going to head over towards our target. And our target is going to be the guy with the watch on. So they're going to be 2 identical twins apart from the fact that one of them is wearing a watch. The one wearing a watch is going to be your target, so we have to make sure we don't get anybody else. So once you've identified your target, it's going to be either the one on the left or the right. Once you've identified him, we're going to bump into him and create a little bit of a gap between him and everybody else. So when we set off this gas, we're going to make him sick and nobody else. What's going to happen now, he's going to go to a bathroom, his bodyguard is going to follow him, his twin brother is going to walk away with another guard, and what we're just essentially doing is just following him all the way to the bathroom, and that is pretty much it. It's very super easy, the method 1, as long as you have this gas device. Now if you don't have this gas device, you could use a Seeker 1 tranquilizer if you have it. It would be a little bit more difficult than using this gas device, but either way, they're both unlocked in Haven Island, so you will need Hitman 2 for that particular item to have that unlocked. But if you don't obviously have those items, you can alternatively use method 2 or 3. But we're just going to follow this target into the bathroom here and make sure you are drowning him. Again, before you do this, just make sure you are drowning the right target, the one with the wearing watch. But once we've drowned him, that's going to be an accident kill. We can leave his body there, and now we can exit and basically find an exit, whatever one you want to. His body is going to be found, but because it's an accident kill, it's not going to spoil your Silent Assassin rating. You are guaranteed to get that Silent Assassin, as long as you're not getting spotted as you are drowning him, of course, which is highly unlikely, because the guard will only come in after he's died. So once we've exited the boat here, that will guarantee us our Silent Assassin rating for the twin. Nice and easy, quite simple. And for the second method, we are going to do a Silent Assassin suit only, and it is relatively straightforward, but again, you do need the particular equipment. We're going to bring in the ICA remote micro audio distraction. I'm going to bring the ICA remote micro taser. I'm going to start in the main square. That is all we're going to need. And from the very start, we are going to head down towards the pier. I quite like this method, however, it does involve a trail of coins. So if you are not familiar with that kind of technique, I will show you how to do that. And it's basically just a matter of luring a target into an area where we need to take him out. So the first step is to head down to the pier. We need to acquire ourselves some coins because we don't have any slots in our inventory to bring any more along with us. But luckily there's plenty of coins lying around on this map. So the first 3 coins I'm going to pick up is the one where the performer is performing for his audience. There's going to be 3 coins lying in his hat. We're just going to go and grab those 3 coins. The performer just talks to you as if you've interrupted him in the bathroom, which is kind of strange. But now we have 3 coins. There's going to be a further 3 coins by the bathroom over here next to the guy that's sleeping. You just want to grab those off the table. So that's 4, 5 and 6. So you've got 6 coins on you now. Now we're going to head into the toilet on the left, and we're going to throw a coin in the middle of the room. And we're also going to pick it up and then drop it near the toilet, just so the person who's sleeping can come in here and get distracted into this room. Close the door behind you and go ahead and subdue him and put him in the nearby crate. We're doing that just to get him out of the area. We're going to retrieve that coin as well, so we still have 6 coins on us. Going to leave him there, so he is now out of the way. And next, we're going to go into the other toilet, and we're going to overflow this sink. And we're going to drop both the taser on the floor and the micro audio distraction device. So drop them both, just push down on the D-pad if you're on console. Just go ahead and drop the audio distraction device as well. There we go. So don't activate anything yet, just leave it. We're going to put them both, those remotes, away. Now we're just going to wait for the twins to come over to this area. It can take a while, just a couple of minutes or so, but they will make their way over to this area. We'll see them in the distance there, just coming up the stairs in their lovely white suits. So they're going to go have a look at the performer, and then they're going to come over to this area by the bathroom. So once they do come over, you need to make sure you are identifying the right target. And he's the guy with the watch. So for me, he's going to be the guy on the right. What we need to do, once they start moving, bump into the target and create a little bit of gap between the target and the client that's just walked away. Next step is to place the coin on the floor. So for Xbox it's LB and RB with the Y button. So for a PS5 it's going to be L1 and R1 with the triangle. I'm not completely sure what it is on PC, but we're essentially just creating a trail of coins, leading him into the bathroom where we've set a trap. So once he goes to pick up another coin, place another one. He will react to each one. So once he goes to pick it up, place another one. And once he goes to open the final one, we need to open the door, select your audio distraction device remote, and go ahead and trigger that once you've opened the door after he's picked up the final coin. That's going to lead him into the bathroom, and he's going to go to where the water has been overflowed. Select the ICA remote taser remote detonator, and then go ahead and detonate it when he's standing in the puddle. That's going to give you an electrocution accident kill, and there you go. It's just essentially as easy as that, as long as you basically make the trail work for you in the way I did it. So as long as you've done it right, you'll easily lead him into the bathroom there. And it's a fairly straightforward Silent Assassin to do only. Again, the body is found, but it's not going to spoil your Silent Assassin rating because it is an accident kill, and it doesn't ruin your Silent Assassin. So we're going to take this exit here with the boat, and that will complete the Silent Assassin for this particular method. Now for method 3, we are going with the default loadout. Basically, if you were a new player, you've only just started Sapienza, this is the only equipment you're going to have. The ICA 19 pistol, the fiber wire coin. I'm going to start in the main square in our suit. This is actually quite a long method as well, because it requires a lot of following the target around. It takes about 15 minutes to get into place, but unfortunately there's such a limited amount of opportunities for this target. It is very tricky to actually pull off. So if I was you, I would highly recommend unlocking the tranquilizer, basically the Secret 1 tranquilizer or the emetic gas device if you can, basically. But if not, then you would have to basically do this method. If you have some lethal poison, bring that along as well. If you've got it. So if you've got lethal poison vial or lethal poison pills, go ahead and bring that. That is a useful item to bring along. So what we need to do is basically go through our apartment like we just did here and grab this disguise. We're going to use this to poison a glass of wine a little bit later on. Next, we're going to need to get ourselves some emetic poison if you didn't bring any lethal poison along with you. So grab that emetic poison. So like I said, if you do have any lethal poison pills or lethal poison vial, go ahead and bring that with you in this mission. It will help out a lot. Grab that keycard from the table there and use the swipe card on this door to get out of the building. There's going to be an enforcer right in front of you, but he's leaning over the edge so he shouldn't see you. Next, we're going to go and find out where the target is. And this is the start of where you need to follow them around for a long, long period of time. And we just need to follow them. And yeah, it's going to take a long time, trust me. I would advise you not to follow them too closely, because it will skip a lot of the conversations if you're far enough away. But for the benefit of the video, I'm going to fast forward.
Although you have the potential, Mr. Freeze 2244, do you or your fans believe you have what it takes to perform on my level? Or will you slip up like all the others? Failure is not an option. We are watching you.
After following around for a long time, we're finally in this wine shop. And what you need to do is poison this specific glass of wine right there. But you need to do it in a certain way. Don't poison it right now. These two twins are going to come into this wine shop, and the target is going to tell the client to take a sip of the wine first. After he's drank the wine first, the target will go and start the animation of drinking the glass of wine. Then we need to create a distraction as he is about to do it, and that is going to give us a little bit of an opportunity to poison the glass of wine. It's tricky. It is very tricky compared to what it used to be, but it is the only solution really to be poisoning this glass of wine. Otherwise we can't do it properly. So again, the target is going to tell the brother to drink the wine first. The target is going to be on the right. So once the brother on the left drinks the wine and the brother on the right starts to move his hand forward, that's when we're going to create the distraction. So just follow exactly what I'm about to do here. Watch closely and attempt it when you feel that you're ready. So the brother has put the glass of wine down. As soon as the brother reaches out his arm, throw the coin on the floor behind him. The wine glass is going to disappear. So the target's going to move towards the coin. Then we can poison this invisible glass of wine that's just on the desk right here. And then he will go back to this invisible glass of wine and then drink it. If you have the lethal poison vial, he will actually die on the spot right now, which is good, so you can just exit straight away. But if you use the emetic poison just like I did, he is going to be sick in the building to our right. But I've done this multiple times, so I know this is repeatable. You just need to make sure you get that timing right, otherwise it's not going to work. So if it didn't work for you, you're unfortunately going to have to restart and then try the whole thing again. But that is the only solution around it, unfortunately. So once he's over here, the guard should follow him to be sick in the bin right over here. And we're going to hide both of these bodies just to be safe. I'm going to 5-0-wide the target right now. And then we're going to drag him all the way up the stairs. Now, if you're feeling risky, you can just dump his body around about here, as long as it's out of the view of the window. But if you want to be ultra safe, you can go ahead and grab this gun and then drag both of these bodies all the way up to the top of the stairs. There's going to be a crate right on the top landing, and you can leave their bodies inside the crate, so you'll have no trouble, no worries of actually leaving these bodies to be found. But I don't think these bodies could get found anyway. But it's entirely up to you if you want to take the risk or not. But, I mean, it's only the boat exit. It's not that far away. But just to be safe, I mean, you've gone through 15 minutes of pain following these guys around. You may as well just do it nice and clean, I guess. The only thing I regret with this kind of run is, like, leaving the mission with a disguise on like this. I wish I could go back and get my suit, but it's completely unnecessary. You don't have to do that. But, again, I'm just going to be ultra safe and just hide these bodies in the crate. Again, you don't have to, though. You can just leave them here if you want to. Pretty sure no one comes in this area anyway, but just to be safe. Better to be safe than sorry. But yeah, just go ahead and dump that body, and now we can head to the exit. Again, as long as you get that timing right, it is an easy silent assassin, but unfortunately with this elusive target, there's absolutely no opportunities if you have no equipment. You have to basically create your own opportunities with the equipment that you have. But if you're a new player, it is actually a tricky one because there's lack of opportunities around. There's mopeds around you can explode, but again, it's very risky because there's bodyguards that are very close by to them. And if you take out the wrong twin, or even if you as much as knock him out or punch him, it is mission failed instantaneously. But as long as you do it the way I did, you'll have no problems with one of these three methods. So there you go, he's a silent assassin for the method 3. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. There's 3 methods there you can choose from, and hopefully that has helped you out. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like on this video if it helped you out. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. Consider supporting me on Patreon or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below or clicking the link in the description. And a big thank you to Paul Lilly, Bedri, RGR, Mark Davis, Constantine Mueller, Isaiah Blake, Nico Senpai, Chris, and JD for becoming top tier Psycho Assassin members. I really do appreciate you all. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video whenever that may be. Yeah, cheers.